Let's do this. Take a fork to me. I'm done. Time to go. Good night. Ew, tornado. Look at that rain. Wow, it's really raining now. It's pouring! Tornado warning, storms. Oh, this is a good time. Good time, good time. Well, it's storming out. Storming out. I just talked to the gal, just left the gym. Talked to the gal at the front desk, and she was saying 3 tornado warnings, 3 tornadoes have touched down. Oh, that's the wifey. I gotta answer that. And that wasn't my wife, that was my son. He's calling to he's at work. He was calling to tell me that there's a tornado supposedly touched down 3 miles from where he's at right now. Boy, 'tis the season, man. Whew! Spring in the Midwest. Hoorah! Yeah, love it, love it, love it, love it. It's exciting. It's exciting. Well, if you don't die, then it's exciting. But, you know, there's that whole dying thing I'm not too excited about. But, yeah, woo! Good times. Hoorah! So, last night during the epic storm of the century, I left the gym and I went to Schnucks because I wanted to get, you know, food because I'm hungry. I walk in and, you know, it's storming, it's raining really bad. I got my umbrella and everything. I walk in and I grabbed my little basket, you know, those little handheld baskets, because I was just going to get a few things. I wasn't, you know, I wasn't doing a whole bunch of grocery shopping. I just wanted to get dinner. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to get dinner, maybe some vodka. So I walk in and I grab the red basket, and I start to walk in to the grocery store to get my groceries. But man, I hear somebody talking off to the side of me, and I realize he's talking to me. And so I look at him, and he's like, he's all panicking and everything. It's the manager, and he's going, we have all the customers in the back. We're all in the back room. We're all in the back room, and I'm just looking at him all blank, not understanding. You know, it didn't register what the hell he's talking about. And he goes, "There's tornado warnings. We have everybody in the back room." And so I look at him. The only thing I could think to say is, so does that mean I can't get any groceries? You know, does that mean I can't buy anything? You know, can somebody come up here and ring me up real quick? I just want to get some dinner, you know? And so he's like, no, there's tornado warnings. There's tornado warnings. Everybody in the back room. Everybody in the back room. Oh my God. It's like, have you lived in the Midwest all your life? Welcome to the Midwest, dude. This is springtime in the Midwest. You know, this is, after I left, this is what was going through my head. I didn't think to say it at the time. I just turned around and walked out. I'm just like, oh, I rolled my eyes and I put the basket down and I walk out, and he's like, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know you're sorry. Trust me, I'm well aware of the fact that you're sorry. You're very sorry. But the thing is this is the Midwest, man. This is the Midwest. In springtime, tornadoes are a way of life. It's so stupid. There was 3 tornadoes. There's 3 tornadoes. There was one northwest. There was one, you know, about 10 miles. You know, come on, give me a break. There was one southeast about 8 miles, and then there was one straight due west about 6 miles. Seriously? Really? Are you new? Is this the first time you've ever been in the Midwest during the springtime? Are you serious? Man, this way of life, dude. Way of life. It's not a big deal. And what make it worse is my immediate area. It's so hilly and there's so mountainous that there's no way tornadoes can come on through. They like wide open areas. They don't like my area. Besides, I'm here. They know better than to come here when I'm here. Right? You know. Anyway, I just couldn't believe the guy. He's all panicky. He's all panicky. It's nothing, man. It was nothing. It was nothing. 15 minutes after I left, it stopped raining. Nice. Sweet. Glad you panicked everybody who works for you and all the customers that were there. fucking freaked him out. Oh, God, couldn't believe him. You know, it kills me. People who panic so easily, they're scared so easily, so paranoid. Oh God, paranoid people get on my nerves. It's like, use a little common sense. Use a little common sense. Tell you what, if tornadoes scare you that much, move. You need to go to the coast, man. You need to move. You need to get out of here. Dude, run. Don't just drop your shit. Just drop it on the ground. Just drop it on the ground. Just drop it right there and move, man. Move. 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 You need to get the hell out. You need to go to the coast. You know, maybe earthquakes would be more your thing. You could go to LA and you can deal with earthquakes. That'd be fun. Wouldn't you like that? I think you would. I think that would be your thing. You need to move, dude. So that was my evening. So I come home and make some sandwich. I made a freaking turkey sandwich. I was going to make some really good salmon. Oh, I love salmon. It's a spice encrusted, pan seared. Oh, it's good stuff, good stuff. And I was gonna make a nice lemon butter pasta. Oh, it would have been awesome because I've made it before and I rock. So no, I ended up eating a freaking turkey slice luncheon meat kind of sandwich on bread. Oh well. I stopped by the gas station and got some rum, so I was good there. Had a fine evening after all. Just had to deal with panic, boy. Ah! So my wife calls me up today at work, and she's like, I need to get my oil changed. I'm 3,000 miles over. I need to get my oil changed. I'm like, okay, well, get your oil changed. And she's like, well, I was kind of hoping you would meet me, and then we could like go get something to drink, and while they're changing the oil. And this is because my wife can't stand to not do anything for even 2 seconds. Not even 2 seconds. That kills me. It's like she has to be. She's like a child sometimes. It's like she has to be entertained at all times. That just kills me. You know, me, I can relax and occupy myself by myself for hours on end, and she can't. She needs to be entertained. So part of my job as her husband is to entertain her, apparently. Oh, by the way, my wife saw my last video. She's just recently taking interest in my YouTube channel. She saw my last video for the first time, or actually my YouTube channel for the first time in the last video, and she didn't like that I referred to her as my wife. That kills me. Here's why. She says, well, just refer to me as Linda. Don't say wife. Say Linda. Say Linda. Don't say wife. And I'm like, but you are my wife. And this is the reason that I'm going to continue to refer to her as my wife. We've been married 2 years, and this is a second marriage for both of us. We've both been married before to, you know, different people. And so this is our second go around. We got our practice marriages out of the way. We dated for like about 6 years. And really long time. We dated a really long time. And yeah, I wasn't in any hurry to get married. I mean, you know, I'm a guy. I've been married previously. I was married for 13 freaking years prior. So I wasn't in any real big hurry, you know. And she wasn't at the beginning either. So, you know, she was kind of laid back about it also. She was married longer than me. And But you know, as it is with women, that eventually becomes the goal. Not all women, I'm sorry if I'm generalizing, but I'm going with the majority here. I'm going with the majority rules. Majority of the women in relationships, at some point they're gonna get married. That's just how it works. My wife would lay down hints that she'd want to get married. This is at first, and it also depends on how much booze she's had as to how aggressive she was about it. At first she would lay down hints about getting married, you know, filling out a form for the neighborhood pool. They'd give you a little IDs, and you have to be able to identify the person the ID is going towards. And my wife was like, at the time, girlfriend, was like, well, how do I just identify you as friend? And, yeah, you can put that down. I don't care. You can put down somebody I'm sleeping with. I don't care what you call. I don't care about the label. The label doesn't matter. We're in a committed relationship. That's all that mattered to me. But apparently the label meant a lot to her. And that example is when she's sober. You get a few wines in her, and she gets a little bit more aggressive about it. A little bit more aggressive. What am I to you? What am I to you? Am I nothing? I'm just nothing to you. I know you did nothing. So yeah, eventually I proposed. I proposed in the only way I know how. I proposed like this. Well, if we're gonna argue this much like we're married, we might as well just go ahead and get married. That worked. She said yes. Yeah. Lo and behold, you know. So we've been married about 2 years. So I'm going right now. I'm driving to meet her to get her oil changed. That's good times. That's what I want to do on a Friday night. I want to spend time at the oil place getting her oil changed with her. I mean, because apparently it's a two-person job. See, it's a two-person job, so it's going to require that we both, you know. All right, good times. Wish me luck. Is this spring? I don't know. Has spring sprung yet? Spring sprung? I don't know. Spring hasn't sprung? I don't know. It's been kind of chilly. First off, it seemed like summer. Had 80-degree weather. Wearing shorts. Hoorah! Now I'm wearing jackets. See, I got my little jacket down there. Man, it's a little too chilly. A little too chilly. My wife, on the other hand, can't wait for spring to really sprung. Spring. She's a winery girl. She loves wineries and likes to go a lot. Just about every weekend during the summer we'll be going to the wineries. Wineries okay. I'm a big fan of sitting, and we do a lot of that at wineries. Sitting, talking, hanging out. It's best if you bring a lot of people. You know, if you go with a group, then it's pretty cool. And yeah, I'm a big fan of sitting. Like to sit. And sometimes they have music, you know, they have live bands. I like the live bands. Actually, I've been wanting to do a rap song. I've been wanting to put together a rap tune, and I got an idea. I queried the folks on my blog at opendiary.com.
Tried a new winery today, and I think I found my favorite winery. They got beer, they got wine, they have a screen TV, they have live music every single weekend. Woo! Linda liked it, didn't you, Linda?
Yes.
See, Linda liked it a lot. I liked it even more. I know you did. So I think I found a new favorite winery. Linda likes all wine. But me, I'm real picky, and I think I found a new one. Yes, we like Belducci though.
See, the fans from St. Louis and they're Italian, so there you go.
So there you go. Nothing wrong with that, right? Nothing wrong with that. Hoorah! Say hoorah. Hoorah!
All right. We're in double digits now. We're story number 10. 10. High school. It was high school senior year. My mom and I kind of had a falling out a little bit, and you know, I was feeling my oats, and I was like, you know, I don't have to live here anymore. I can move out. So I temporarily moved out. I moved in with my girlfriend at the time. Her name was Dawn, and we were actually engaged to be married. So I moved in with her and her mom. Real class act, huh? That was real classy of me, boy. I was real Mr. Class then, I'll tell you what, yeah. So I moved in with her and her mom. We're engaged to be married, seniors in high school, and we were actually engaged to be married, so I moved in with her and her mom. Real class act, huh? That was real classy of me, boy. I I was real Mr. Class, but then I'll tell you what. So I moved in with her and her mom. We're engaged to be married, seniors in high school. So we moved in together, and everything's fine for a while, and everything's going well. And then there was this one night. She lived in an apartment complex, and there was this one night. I was hanging out with the neighbors. There were some neighbors, a couple, I can't remember if they're married or not, but they were an actual couple that was living together, and they were older than me. They were, you know, about mid-20s, and the wife/girlfriend was gorgeous. I had a thing for her, I really did. And they were pretty wild. So we're hanging out, it's late one night, it's like about midnight maybe. You know, they had been drinking. Back then I didn't drink, and but they had been drinking. And I was real shy. I know it's hard to believe, hard to imagine, you know, shy, yeah. But I was real shy. And so I'm hanging out at their apartment because it's an apartment complex, complete with a pool. And they get the idea to go skinny dipping. Hey, come on, let's go skinny dipping. Let's go skinny dipping. You'll love it. You'll have a good time. And Dawn was sleeping back at her mom's apartment. So I'm like, what the hell? So I go down there, and they strip, and oh, his girlfriend was incredibly hot. Anyway, they strip, and they get into the pool, and they're like, come on, take your clothes off, get in the pool. And so I'm like bashful. I'm like taking my shirt off. And so they talked me into it. Mostly she talked me into it. So they talked me into it, and I get in. And I'm sitting there on the side of the pool, watching these two swim around, and then they kind of connect, and they start making out, and then they start having sex in the middle of the pool. Well, he was having a hard time holding her up, so he brings her over to me, because I'm on the side, I'm hanging on the side, and has me hold her while he's having sex with her. So I'm sitting there not knowing what to do with her. Meanwhile, you know, she's facing him, and I'm holding her up, and they're going at it, and I'm going, okay, awkward. However, I'm a little turned on because I want to turn. And he had actually told me afterwards, he told me that I could have sex with her if she agreed. Well, I was way too shy to even broach that subject. I was like, okay, and that was it. I let that one go. I let that one go. So that's essentially the story. But there's prologue is beforehand. Was postlog. There's a story after this story. Dawn, my fiance, I was teaching martial arts at the time, and Dawn cheated on me with my senior student, and I moved out. Yay! I came to my senses. Woo! So I moved out. Canceled the relationship in general, especially the whole wedding thing, and moved back in with Mom. That was story number 10. Hope you like it. EW Central!
They call me, love me, hate me, drill me, date me, feel me, beat me, still believe me. I will never let you out of my mind, my mind. Egoist and selfish lover, foolish creeper like no other. Call you crazy, call you freak. No one likes you but me.